Hey friends, Petro here. Today I'll do a quick update on my DeFi challenge. Here you can see a spreadsheet with some deposits I made and what I bought with the starting capital. Like I told you, I will use $1,000 on this. I deposited more, as you can see here, and I bought FTM, AVAX and Luna. You can see here, I bought FTM mostly a bit over $2 and here at 1.3, 1.2, 1.5, right? But because these transactions were before, so I will use this as a starting point, which would mean that I already started with a handicap because you can see I deposited more than 1,000 USDT. We can see here the amount in USDT, right? And here I put more and I bought this. But as you can see, this is not going into this challenge. So I will use this amount I used here. So in total, I bought this. I bought 1.59 AVAX. I bought 5.06 Luna and 275 almost FTM. Now, what I did so far, I transferred to my MetaMask wallet for this challenge, the FTM and the AVAX. Let me quickly show you here. Here we can see the FTM I still have because the rest I used already and I bought some stuff that I will show you pretty quickly. And now we can see on the AVAX network, I also have only 0.45 AVAX because I used the rest of it. So the only thing that I need to figure out so far is Luna. I need to withdraw Luna and transfer to Luna wallet, and after that to see on what projects I will use it. But I will leave that for the end because I'm not very familiar with Luna ecosystem and I need to use some time to have a better look. But I think I will split my Luna in 3 or only 2 parts. I'm not really sure. And one part I will use on Astroport, which is a project that should launch pretty soon. If I'm not mistaken, I think 14th of December. And looks like it has a lot of potential, but I'm not really sure yet. I'm not decided 100%. I will let you know on the future update about that. Okay, cool. Now let's have a quick look at here. At this application right here. This is the application I will use to track my progress or to have an overview over my portfolio. And this application is called Zapper. It is very nice because you can see everything in here. You can see all your assets in the same place and that's pretty neat. There are just some issues that, not really issues, but some features that have not been implemented yet and they are working on. For example, I cannot see my vaults on the Phantom network, they say. Let's see, am I? Yes, I am on the right. I am on the right. Okay, looks like actually it shows up. We can see here most of the stuff. Yeah. Okay, so what did I buy so far? Let me quickly go through this. So here we can see what networks I bought into. And as you know already, like I said, I will use FTM, Phantom network, Avalanche network and Luna. And I don't know if this integrates with Luna. I think it's only these networks. No, we don't have Luna here. Okay, so Luna, I will use something else for that. And we can see here, I have a net worth of $510 in this wallet. So without Luna. And if Luna, it's roughly close to $300, so that would be a total of $800. I am down 20% from my initial investment and that's fine because I bought most of my Phantom before the dip and it's cool. I will not try to do anything. I will try to use as real situation as possible. Okay, so something else that is not showing up here, it's Beethoven and I will show you quickly that too. Here we can see how much FTM I have and how much AVAX in my wallet, and here are the vaults. And you can see here I have FTM Tomb, I have a liquidity pool FTM Tomb on Reaper Finance, meaning here. So how much was there? I don't think it was too much. Yeah, we can see it here, 87.58 bucks. Yeah, we can see it here. This is how much I have in this pool right here. Now, if we look here, I bought some time. We can see I used close to $60 on time and the rest I used to buy some Joe. And with that Joe, no, let me take it slower. So then I bought some time, as you can see here, and I staked it, of course. And I got, when you stake time, you get this Mimo token, right? After that, I staked some Joe. And when you stake Joe, no, first I bought some Joe and after that I staked it. And when you stake Joe, you get some X Joe, which you can use to farm. And I am using this for farming and you can harvest that and reinvest it. I will go deeper in the future video. After that, as you can see, even if I use this on Reaper Finance, so even if you see Tomb here, there are 2 different protocols. So one is on Reaper Finance, this one, like I showed you. And here is another one. I used another one, which is called GTOM on Grim Finance. So I use this protocol right here. Now let me zoom in a bit. Yeah, so I use this one right here, which you can see Tomb FTM pool with 60-40%, and 40% of all these deposits will be deposited into the T-share masonry. So they will be deposited here and they will generate T-share. Now I know I made in another video that tutorial where I bought actually these T-shares, but after checking a little bit, I've seen that actually they are very expensive, and it is possible that the price will dip in the future. So I wanted to not buy directly these T-shares, but harvest them through another protocol. That's why I use this one, and that's explaining what you see right here. We can see this is the G-Tomb, and it's split in Tomb and FTM. This is a liquidity pool between Tomb and FTM, and at the same time we can see here G, it's very small, the symbol right here, but I can see it, the logo from Grim Reaper. And this one, the 40%, you can see $21 is in this, and the $14 have been put into T-shares. All right, and after that, I bought some Spartacus, but I did not buy too much yet. I just bought a little because I'm not really sure that it won't dip even longer. If we have a look at SPA, here, I still think it can dip even lower than it is right now. So let's see if the chart is loading in 1 hour. Yeah, we can see it here. If we have a look here, we can see that it dipped 65%. And usually these projects, when start, I would really like to buy more, is going to be under 80% actually, and towards 90%. So let's have a look. We can see maybe. So there is no reason for this price to stop right here for this dip. It has been checked here, but in the same leg, right? So I still think a lot of people are still selling. I don't know, really understand and know the reasoning behind it, but I have this feeling it will dip even lower. And I am waiting a little bit more before I decide to use all the allotted part of my portfolio for Spartacus right now. Because if I manage to buy, to catch it at $50, or maybe let's say if it goes 90%, it's going to be close to $30, right? So why not to buy more if that's possible, right? But I really believe this is a good project as well, and even it's a spin-off of Time, they are doing some extra things that are trying to gain traction with. It's not just a pure copy without doing anything else. So I really think the team will try to add more interesting stuff in the future. So that's why I want to add this as part of my portfolio. And then the other part that is not visible here is the Beethoven. And this one I put in it $64. Now let me just very quickly tell you exactly what is this about. And here you can see what you can do. So if you buy this website right here, has this token which is called BEAT, not FBIT, but BEAT, right? So the first thing you must do is to buy beats. After that, you invest them here in the Duetto pool, where you add 80% of beats and 20% of Phantom. After that, you stake that here and you get to mint some F bits. And after that, you stake those F bits here in this farm and you harvest these F bits, these bits right here. As you can see, I started today. My balance is $63.64. And here I already, my pending rewards, it's 0.13 bits. It's not a lot, but it is something that you can harvest and reinvest. Here you can see a quick explanation of this. 30% of Beethoven 10 protocol revenue is used to reward F bits holders. When you stake your Duetto BPTs, you receive F bits in return. F bits holder can earn triple yield. So 1. Swap fees earned as liquidity provider. 2. From farm incentive, which are this right here, and 30% of protocol revenue. So this sounds pretty interesting, and that's why I wanted to have this as part of my portfolio as well. So if we go back here, we can see that I have Tomb on 2 different protocols. I don't know if I should count this as different, but yeah, because I use Reaper Finance and Grim Finance. So yeah, let me call them 2 different projects. Yeah. So one is here and the second one is here. Yeah, because both of these are in the same pool actually. Cool. So there are 2. Spartacus is the third one on Phantom. So I have 3 on Phantom. And on AVAX, I decided to go for Wonderland Time, which is this one right here, and Trader Joe and X Joe, but which is the same token actually. So for AVAX, I won't have more than 2 projects. So I will have Wonderland Time and Joe. And for Phantom, I have 3 already. And I think I will add 2 more and I will have 5. And with 2 from AVAX, we have in total 7. And then maybe if I split Luna in 3, then we have 10 different projects. And we will see what is going to happen in the next weeks or months. Now, if you have any questions about this, please do not hesitate to ask me in the comments below. I'll try to reply to you, or if the topic is too complex to explain, maybe I will make a video about it. What do you think about this? Do you think I have any chances to reach my objective, which is 100K with this? How many of these projects do you think will still be around in a few months? Thank you for watching and see you around. Have a good one.